Welcome to Minutes with Lynnis, brought to you by Wellness Woman 40 and Beyond. Embark on this journey with me, Lynnis Woods Mullins, your certified holistic living and wellness expert for women over 40, as we explore tips for an ever-growing mind, body, and spirit in just a few minutes. Wow, this is my first day back doing Lynnis Minutes, and happy 2020. I'm excited to be with you again, and I want to first welcome all of the wellness women who have joined us. We are 2,748 women strong and growing every day. And I was on a show earlier today, and there was someone listening to the show, and I was telling them about the group, and they were saying, oh, well, no, I can't belong to that because I'm way over 40. And I said, oh, no. This group is for people way over 40. I'm way over 40. I'm 62. But this group I have women who are 35 who belong to this all the way to 81. So if you know of someone who you think would benefit from belonging to the group, please share the group. We want to get the word out as much as possible about the importance of being well in our mind, body, and spirit. I wanted to share with you the V.I.B.E living tips for 2020. These are just a few. I have about 50 of them, but these are some of my favorite ones that I wanted to share with you. And of course, V.I.B.E stands for being vibrant, intuitive, beautiful, and emerged. I came up with this new brand because I felt like in midlife, a lot of times what happens is that we kind of have a tendency to lose our vibrancy, lose our energy, not just because we're aging, but the whole psychological thing behind getting older can be kind of a bummer after a while. And I think that sometimes we need to consciously go after vibrancy. And then when it comes to intuition, that's where all our wisdom is. And we should be confident to know the decisions that we make are based on sound experience. And I think sometimes in midlife, we second guess ourselves. We, kind of doubt ourselves. We're just feeling like we're on uneven ground because of all the yet you hear all the time about midlife and over 40 and women and menopause and hormones. But your intuition is key and will not lead you wrong. In terms of being beautiful, what I'm really talking about is being beautiful on the inside and out, taking care of yourself, your inner beauty on the inside, and taking care of yourself in the outer beauty as well. And by emerged, I'm really talking about the whole idea of emerging into midlife, taking all those tools and lessons and all your wisdom and everything that you have learned up to this point and emerging into a midlife that is fun, that is active, and that is still learning and trying new things. So I decided to choose at least a couple of these that I thought would lend itself well to the whole idea of V.I.B.E living, seeing the beauty in life. I think many times we rush through life so much and we plan on checking out our surroundings later or plan on later going to that museum or later going to the rose garden or later, taking that nature walk, always maybe putting things off. But it's important for us to see the beauty in life. Life can be hard sometimes and it can make you weak and vulnerable. But realizing that you have a purpose will give you more reasons to achieve your dreams. So seeing the beauty in life and realizing your place in life is so important when you get to this stage in your life. Don't overdo things. We tend to refuse to accept any standard short of perfection. I certainly do know about that. Overcome perfectionism and focus more on what is important. I am a good example of trying to get things just right. Normally, I would be totally upset that this presentation didn't go just right. But you know what? You're still going to get the information. I'm doing the best that I can. And that is what I'm focused on, and not obsessing over what didn't go well, but instead focusing on what is going well. It's so important for us not to overdo, not to keep going for perfection. If I had my choice, I would get rid of the word perfect. There's no such thing, at least not for us human beings. And we need to let go of that. Do the best that you can and then move on. Avoid a sedentary life. Don't get comfortable with your life and end up being lazy. It might get difficult for you to change when you get used to it. In midlife, especially for some of those who might be in retirement, it's very easy for us to kind of take it easy, be sedentary, plan on going on that walk. We don't do it. Things get really comfortable. And before we know it, we haven't gone anywhere all day and we've gotten kind of complacent in our retirement or complacent in our lifestyle. Well, I think you need to shake it up a little bit. Go out for a walk, do something different, try something new. Don't get sedentary. Now, this is a big one for me. You've got to expose yourself to sunlight, even in inclement weather, even when the weather may be a little bad or overcast. You still want to get out there and get those rays. It's good for your overall health. It's also good for uplifting your mood. And of course, getting out in the fresh air is excellent for regenerating oxygen, those red blood cells, which you need to have so that you can think more clearly. I think one of the things that we sometimes forget about is the importance of just being in nature in general. And in midlife, part of V.I.B.E living is taking advantage of every opportunity to get sun and to be in nature. This is a good one because I just went through this the other day. I had to do a presentation and I put on my brand new high heel leopard shoes or whatever they were, tiger shoes, whatever they were, whatever animal print they were. And it looked really cute, right? But you know what? Since I don't wear heels every day like I used to in corporate America, since I don't, do that whole thing anymore like I used to, I was totally uncomfortable. And I promised myself right then and there that when I do presentations, I'm just going to be me and I'm going to be comfortable. As long as I look okay and not all jacked up, I'm going to wear what makes me feel more comfortable. As we age, I believe that we should begin to feel comfortable in our own skin in terms of what works for us. Just because it might be in style to wear high heels doesn't mean that you have to wear them all the time. Maybe you might wear them occasionally, but maybe there's another type of shoe that now that you're older, you might want to wear. That's better for your feet. Let's be honest. Those high heel shoes we squeeze our feet in, 20, 30 years ago, may not be as comfortable right now. And that's okay. There are plenty of beautiful, good looking shoes that don't necessarily have the high heels. Same thing with the comfortable clothes. Oh my gosh, there are a few folks out there who are wearing the tight-fitting pants and the short tops and everything else that may not need to be wearing those things. You can still look attractive in loose-fitting clothes as well, as long as you're comfortable. If you feel good in it, that's fine. But if you're finding that you can't move, you're feeling restricted, you're even getting a headache because of the kinds of clothes you have on, then find a style that works for you that still makes you feel beautiful, but comfortable at the same time. Don't take everything so seriously. It is one simple life-changing tip, but it can help you to avoid anxiety and depression. I know that I can take something from this note right here and apply it to me because I have a tendency to take everything so seriously. I've been pretty sick off and on for the last 3 weeks. I seem to keep catching whatever it is my husband or my children get. And my immune system is just compromised. And because my immune system is compromised, I'm not able to do some of the things that I need to do. But you know what? I can't take it that seriously. I'll do what I can. And then when I need to rest, I'm going to do that. Self-care is key, ladies, especially in this stage in our life. Self-care is extremely important. I've already had one daughter who ended up in the hospital with pneumonia, and she's only 32 years old. But that's because she kept pushing herself, kept pushing herself till she finally ended up in the hospital. My goal is to not go back there. My goal is to stay healthy and not take everything so seriously. And those things that I can't get done right away, just turn them over to God. And you know what? If you explain to people what's going on in your life and why you can't do certain things the way you want to do it and everything else, 9 times out of 10, they'll understand. They'll definitely understand. So don't take things so seriously. Don't take yourself so seriously. Create a healthy meal plan. Improve your planning. for meals and budgeting too. By creating a meal plan for a week or a month, it can help you save money as well. In fact, for those of you who don't have the time to do it or don't know how to do it, I do have a meal planning service, which will plan a meal for you for 1 month, for 3 months, and it's very affordable, and it comes with a shopping list so that you'll know exactly what to buy, you'll know what you're cooking for, and you'll get a chance to, maybe try some new ways of cooking, because one of the things that happens sometimes is we get bored with what we're cooking. It's the same old thing all the time, whether it's healthy or not. So sometimes having a healthy meal plan and planning the menu and trying some new things in there will encourage you to prepare more meals at home. Because one thing that will keep you healthier, believe it or not, is eating as many meals as you can at home. That way you can ensure what the ingredients are, you can ensure how it's been prepared, and you know what? You can actually sit down and take time and enjoy your meal. For those of you who are, trying to drop some pounds, who are trying to create a more healthy lifestyle, eating at home and preparing your own meals is the first step towards really changing your life over to a more healthier one. And if you have a meal plan, that helps. If you're interested in my meal planning service, just message me on Facebook. Try new things. Today, I am trying something new, okay? I ordered this lighting for my videos, and then I had to figure out, how to connect it and how to position it. And I called one of my friends and she kind of walked me through it. And I was a little nervous about it because, again, that perfectionism kicking in, everything has to be just so. And then I said, you know what? It doesn't have to be just so. I'm going to try something new because I'm going to learn something new. And when I'm learning, that means my brain is being exercised. So try something new. Maybe you have wanted to always go, this lady is surfing, or maybe you want to go hiking, or maybe you want to learn more about the computer or social media, or maybe you've always wanted to write, but you just never did. Try something new. It is a great way to uplift your confidence, to exercise your brain, and to add to that toolkit that you already have. The last thing in terms of my healthy tip is to raise your vibration. I cannot tell you how important that is, to raise your vibration, to keep yourself at a certain level when it comes to being well in your mind, body, and spirit. Meditation, prayer, silence, surrounding yourself with positive people, journaling, focusing on the things that you're grateful for, raising that vibration to a level where you're feeling good. And sometimes it's hard to do that in your current environment. Sometimes you need to take a break and do something else a little different. Sometimes you need to focus on raising your vibration and relaxing and changing your environment so that you can maintain a certain kind of a zen. That's why I'm really encouraging all of you, those who are listening, to do something good for yourself. Do something for your self-care and join us in Costa Rica. I have talked about this before, and I'm going to talk about it again because this is a great way to raise your vibration. We're going to be there for 7 days and 6 nights. We are going to be in an exclusive villa with a personal chef. We're going to be doing yoga and meditation, personal spa days, aromatherapy sessions, and much more. It's the second week of March, and I still have 2 to 3 more slots. And I know there's 2 to 3 more special ladies out here that need a little extra nudge. Message me on Facebook and I'll tell you all about it, because while in Costa Rica, you will definitely get a chance to try new things, be out in nature and the sun, relax and peel back the layers of whatever has been a stress factor in your life, eat healthy, and hopefully decide to eat this way when you return, relax and enjoy life, and definitely will not be sedentary. You will be well on your way to living a vibe life if you join us in Costa Rica. So I hope you seriously will consider it, and just message me and let me know what your availability is like, and I'll sit down with you and we'll go through the whole program. I hope you've enjoyed this Lynnis Minutes. I'll be back on again on Wednesday, talking about something else that's going to help you to live a vibe life. Remember, you want to be vibrant, you want to be intuitive, you want to be beautiful and fully emerged. Thanks so much for listening, and I will see you again next time. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you have something to share, please comment below. For more Wellness Woman videos, be sure to click the subscribe button below and check out my Facebook group, Wellness Woman 40 and Beyond. But most importantly, don't forget to love yourself and educate, encourage, and empower your mind, body, spirit wellness.